Hello, this is kind of a two-in-one thing. It's a makeup review and a tutorial on how to do Vulcan makeup, which as you can see, I already have my eyebrows prepared, I already have primer on, everything. But I found these at Walmart today. They're these Wet n Wild paint palettes. I was like, oh, that seems like I've worked with them a little bit. I've been swatching them, messing with the consistency. Not sure how good it's going to look on the face, but they're creamy, they're very thing. There's two other ones, I believe, that I saw. This one's the neutrals and this one's vivids. And I saw two others, or no, it's called brights. There's two other ones I saw. One was metallics, which is like silver, gold. There's a blue, I think. And then pastels, which was just all these colors, but you know, in pastel form. And I didn't see any point in that one. So I got the two I'd use most, and I was like mostly wanting them because of the greens, so I can do Vulcan makeup. As all these. Okay. So I'm gonna use this little palette knife, get a chunk of green. Might have been too much, but whatever. Just put on my little makeup palette. I think this brush actually came with this palette. And then use my Naked Skin or Primer K and mix it in. 2 pumps, and then mixing. It takes a while to mix in. So I'm just gonna pause this real quick. I mixed up some concealer, but yeah. No, I didn't mean for it to be this bright. I'll probably go in with the layer of foundation. And I'm sorry about any background noises you hear. And yeah. No ears. Not yet anyways. I don't have them. It's not a very even, right? I don't think it's meant to be mixed in with foundation, but it's the way I have been doing it. Because used to be, I've been mixing with like Dirty Money from Jeffree Star. And yes, Vulcans are green. They're little green men, which makes every reference to little green men in Star Trek. There was one. Like, seem very weird. Okay. I used the Naked Skin from Urban Decay, obviously. And then a little bit of Milk from NYX to line it all the way up. Well, I'm going to be using a blush, so maybe you can get that out. Obviously I've used every bit of it, so maybe next time I need to make a little bit more. There's me right here. It's like not sticking It does say it's not safe for eyes, and I'm being very careful about that. That's why I've been mixing. And whoa, my lighting just changed. I'm using a TV screen with like, oh. There we go. I'm just gonna take this and use a little bit of blush, because you know Vulcan's blush green. It's gonna look a little horrendous. I'm not very good at costumey makeup. Maybe I just need it from a different angle. It doesn't look bad, but it doesn't look good either. And then going in with neutrals, I'm taking this dark green. And my hair's getting caught in it. I feel like if you got the pastel one and the metallics, you could probably mix in the pastel green and get a nice little highlighting shade. But considering I have Jeffree Star's mint condition, that doesn't need to happen for me. Yes. Yeah, Vulcans are green. They have a copper blood, which means everything would be green induced. The consistency is actually really good. To be quite honest, for a product that cost about $5. Yeah, it was like $4.63, so plus tax would be a little over $5, I believe. If I'm doing my math correctly. Usually I'm not. Okay, and then taking Naked Cosmetics translucent setting powder. I'm just kind of going all over the face with it. I don't know what I'm going to do about my eyebrows. That situation's like dead. Yes, I realize it's a bit splotchy, but that's the thing about a review. Things happen. And it's probably not meant to be that mixed into a foundation, or an easy mixed into a bit of a thicker foundation, not the very creamy one of Naked, of Urban Decay, so maybe probably Urban Decay's All Nighter, which I don't have because as much as crap I do to my skin, like right now, with putting all this makeup on, All Nighter is like really too much. So if I really want to just do something simple, I have it. And let's see. I thought So using Mint Condition from Jeffree Star. Looks like this. I'll be taking a foundation brush and just kind of plopping it on my cheekbones and everywhere else I want highlighter. The only thing that really looks bad is my eyebrows and like things I'm going to be highlighting. It's like the high points of my face got like affected. Some glue got into my face. That looks really pretty on green skin. Didn't think I'd ever have to say that. And I was messing with it earlier with this brush. See how it'll turn out. And yes, I pretty much just covered my pulse spots using color. Yeah, it's just right here. Oh well. Oh, sorry. There's something on my lip. For lipstick, I'll be using Jeffree Star's Crocodile Tears, which was a obviously holiday edition. Because, you know, the reason why we have pink lips is because blood precious to them, so Vulcans would have green lips. Yeah. Like, every other lipstick I could put on perfectly, and then it gets to Crocodile Tears, and I'm like, no. It just doesn't like me. I need a better setup than this. So it's like, if I ever have to do this, I'll probably just end up wearing a wig. So I can cover up my roots. And obviously, next time, just wear a wig so I can cover my ears. Okay. Gonna do my eyebrows next. And do a very weird combination. I'm gonna use from L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise. Because I felt like this has like the most, for doing what I'm doing. It was like the most, I didn't have to do that much to get eyebrows. And I'm gonna be right back with this. Eyebrows on. This one's a little finicky, this one's also a little finicky, but eyebrows are, you know, sisters, not twins. Oh, also, my pronouns are they, them. So if you see this and you leave a comment, just remember that. So, and going in with a little bit of, got this for an early birthday present, but I was like, it's little powdery, but it's actually really good, and actually fell in love with it. And first, using Modern Renaissance, I'm going to go in with a little bit of a Bone Fresque, because what I'm doing, I just kind of want to keep this cleared, and because I'm going to do a purple smoky eye, kind of like how Spock does it. And so it's like that. And so this very bright green that's very different from everything else is like a little bit covered up. And nope. It's peeling off. You see this? It's just like peeling off, and it's like not getting covered by Bonfresco. Is that how I pronounce it? Bonfresco or Beyond Fresco? Seriously, give me some lessons. And it discolored right there. Whatever. I should kind of figure that and put it all underneath. That usually when people are doing makeup tutorials, that's what ends up happening anyway. Because they're not just covering this bed, they're covering everything. But, you know, I don't have the time nor patience to sort it out. And then taking All Star from Subculture. And I'm just going to go like that. Giving a little bit of a smoky eye. And that was from me trying to contour. Whatever. And yes, it's very pigmented. And I'm trying to think of what to say, except I don't really care. It's very powdery too. But I fell in love with it. It is a little bit of a learning curve to deal with. But when I first got the Modern Renaissance palette, I didn't know how to blend those colors together to make them look really pretty. And then I learned. This one's not, and I just poked myself in the eye. This is not a kind of learn how to blend. It's more of a how to make it look good. But, yeah. And then taking Rowdy. And just, so I'm kind of doing like how every middle schooler learned how to do makeup. Light, medium, dark. I still do that from time to time. Especially when dealing with this palette. And my hands has gone dirty. Oh, and that's a con of the paint palettes from Wet n Wild, is that they don't have a purple. I know you can always mix a purple, but, you know, sometimes why mix when you already have. When you can already have one, it's like they put a pink instead of a purple. And I think the pastel one has a purple, but you know, it's gonna be pastel and not a vivid one, or not just a normal purple. Wait 1 second. Using Lavender Snow, and it's like this because this is what I used before I found my palette. I used this to mix up eyeshadows to get, well, not eyeshadows, like, yeah, one eyeshadow pigment and a lipstick that I mentioned earlier. And I'd always use Dirty Money, Crocodile Tears to do lipstick. To kind of distract. And oh, I got a Jeffree Star iconic staple, the Roller Lash from Benefit. Yes, I am non-binary, was AFAB, and now like they, them, better than she, her. So please do not call me she, her. It's not that I'll get disappointed, it's just it really hurts. And if you have nothing nice to say, then don't comment. Leave a dislike. I don't care. Just, if you're not going to use my proper pronouns, don't say anything. And that is the final look. Little messy, but if you're on a ship, you experience unexpected turbulence. What's going to happen? Even though I'm probably not on a ship. I'm just a Vulcan who doesn't know how to do makeup right. And sorry about the overhead light and that light. Trying to get you a good picture. Oh, I just felt my neck. And I can't get like bright white light. I'll take a picture and then use that, put at the end.